phone's off? No. Your cards.
Good morning. We are live and happy. Oh, and we have quite a few people already. Hello, Esmeralda, Green Tea, and Alexandra Day, Yvonne Rivera, Go Green Light 777, Lawyer, hello, Lawyer Frida, Greg Dixon, and Jenny W. I will let you to go.
Miss Charlotte. Ooh.
Yeah.
Faith and Flowers. Welcome back.
Everyone, thank you for coming. And I have the cards ready. Cheryl is telling me, do this.
To light the candle, to get your cards.
Yeah, make sure your phone is off. And I might keep the phone in case, because I'm waiting for important phone. But I will probably tell my husband to answer. Okay, we are ready. There is so much going on, and yes, Frida, I think, is with the insurance industry in USA. Can you read that one?
Okay, wait a second. I've got to get back in here again so that I can read it on my phone. Will the insurance industry in the U.S. be okay with loss of the DOJ case against the merger of United Healthcare and Change? The DOJ cited problems with United having conflict of interest.
And I don't know anything, so I will just go with pure intuition. It's like when you are walking in the tower, you don't see the end of the stairs, and the stairs are ahead of you. They are steep stairs and going in the circle. So I think they will be finding some way to go in the circle and find a way to. And it's a steep and it's not safe. So they will be debating probably, but it's eventually that they have to reach the top. Something, that's what I'm seeing.
So who will come out? Will the DOJ win it then?
I don't know. I can't see because it's the stairs.
It's just the stairs.
Stairs going in the circles.
1, 2, 3.
And because it's a tower, it's never a very promising thing because tower is always symbol of disaster. They will have to make that decision eventually. They will be postponing, sharing, all good. And I think even Biden will have to interfere with it.
Martha S. has asked, I'm going back to the beginning, could you please see what this winter has in store for Northern California?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
It will be fragile because I see a dandelion and coming to when it's blooming, you just, and it's fragile. It's going so many ways, symbol of dryness. When it's connected to the stem, it's still good, but when it's going different, little wind, so they need more moisture, and it's symbol of kind of dryness. A lot of fires. They shouldn't have any fires, but the symbol of dryness. They will have to make more work on it. They have to push for more preparation, how to protect themselves, because in the next year they might have a lot of fires. 3 cards. 2 cards with the fires.
Thank you. And please remember, this is for entertainment only, and please subscribe.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Thumbs up and share. That would be appreciated.
Big sister. Thinking for me.
Mayor Karen's If I mispronounced, I apologize. Could you please see if California Governor Gavin Newsom will run for president in 2024? 1, 2, 3.
Okay. When I was visiting zoo as a young girl, I remember there was a crocodile. And eventually I was looking at the crocodile, no movement, nothing. So I asked the lady who was showing to us, I said, it's real or not? It's wait. And she said, oh no, he is just waiting. But he is this way for half an hour. We were going one way and back and the same position. And then snap, like crocodiles do. They are so quiet, and then snap. I think that what right now he needs Biden's support, so he is not doing too much, but that's his dreams and he wants to go to different direction. I know that he's waiting. To me, it's symbol of being snappy. Quiet.
Last night on the news, it was that Biden had said in private that he was thinking of running again.
One, yes.
So is that why he's waiting? And if Biden runs again, he won't run?
Why not?
Why not run?
Why not? They should show that they have other people that will be democracy. That's my way, of thinking. Everyone should have ability to run. It's not that someone is on a position like Trump and everyone is afraid to running against him.
Hopefully that doesn't happen, but he will, probably, in order to get out of all these cases. Sia, S-I-A-H, Reshla. Too many confusing stories about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's kids. Are they delivered via surrogate? 1, 2, 3.
I can't answer. I see Meghan holding to her tummy, and I remember I was always listening to my son's fights and even asking my older one to listen when his brother was inside and and he was kicking. And I see that symbol. I think she had miscarriage, I know, but so she might negotiate something, and she was waiting for so long for the baby. I don't want to completely that's the cards who are saying this.
Rose Russell is asking, do you see Justin Trudeau getting kicked out of his own party? 1, 2, 3.
I see arguments, fighting, but I don't know if they will remove him. There is a woman who wants to get him out. He still is a star and he still is a leader.
Green Tarot, we need lots of love and light. OPEC is cutting oil production. What promised to be a bad winter for many has just grown worse.
Yeah, I know.
Will it get even worse? Will it be a
just
bad winter?
Today they announced 2%.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we are in nutcracker. They will be cracking us, squeezing us, because they want to look from different point of view. They want to rejuvenate themselves, pocket wives, because they sell less and make more money.
Mm-hmm.
They feel much stronger. Yes, they need some reason to heal this situation. Biden has to there is a tower on the back and another. He has to let the oil companies to be more active in North America, because there will be shortages, especially with the gas problem in Baltic Sea. there will be more and more problems. 1 second, I will put this back.
Esmeralda is asking, Vladimir Putin has sent a nuclear train to the borders of Ukraine. He's planning to do a nuclear attempt. Will that be happening? Will he try something? One, two, three.
I see a windmill in a position that it's not moving. The old-fashioned windmill that was graining, making flour. I think he's afraid that the wind is symbol that it can spread the radiation on his people as well. He is not protected if he will do it to others. And he knows that that will be a huge problem for him because he will have to, it's like at the beginning of the war, he was showing 300,000 soldiers around the country, around on the border of Ukraine, or between Belarus and Ukraine. He wants to intimidate people. I don't see the movement of the windmill, so it will be not spreading. They have to work it out, everything. It's a hard job for them, but they have to work it out. That will destroy so many people. Both countries will be destroyed, both Russia and Ukraine and Poland, and every country will have the radiation coming to them because the clouds will be. Now I see rainbow of a family. I don't think he will be brave enough to do it. They will rebel to him. His own people will rebel to him. No one wants to go to fight if he is going to use the nuclear weapon.
But it makes it really awkward in that his legacy would be completely destroyed, and he's trying to leave some sort of legacy of rebuilding. That's not a rebuilding.
No. And he's losing. He's losing ground under his feet.
Well, it would be nice if it was quicksand. But we'll get there. We'll get there. There will be stability.
Swamp that will pull him down and he will not show up anymore.
Yvonne Rivera, she bought the cards from Lena. How do you charge yours again?
Okay. I'm waiting for the full moon, which is this coming Thanksgiving. My oldest son has birthday. And you put them for the night in place that the moon can see it. I wouldn't put them outside because you don't want to, unless you go with them for a few minutes and do this ceremony. Depends how much privacy you have from the neighbors. But I'm putting them on the table. I don't have the spray, I put back. And I will spray them.
Now, go over just a little bit the part about the spray. How do you get that? You call it moon water?
Because I have this from the previous moon.
Okay, that's how you charge your water to go in the spray bottle from the previous
and
moon.
Then you put them face up. All the cards, put the face up and spread them on the table as much as you can because I have this time 3 decks that
You're charging lots.
And one of them is from Lina, and she sent them to me and Sienna. So I have those cards from those two from the girls, and
you wouldn't use them that night on Monday.
I couldn't
because they weren't charged yet.
They have to be charged. That's to me. We are playing with magic. To rely on the cards, and you notice I'm pulling them. I'm not even thinking that I can cheat and see which card will be.
They're all face down, yeah.
Face down. They are always face down, and I'm not browsing which one I will pull. I'm just pulling them as they go, and then I use the salt. Before I didn't have the Himalayan salt. Now I have the Himalayan salt, and I can spray. So.
Do you just sprinkle a little bit over your cards?
Yeah, and then dust them off, and with the moisture, sometimes you will see that there is a drop, so clean it up. The cards are always glossy a little bit, so they not take the water.
And when you spray, where do you point your sprayer?
I spray up. Thank you. And then you have to kind of ask for help from above, because I believe I have my visions from above. I don't know even what I will see, how I have to kind of understand what they are sending, what the message is for me. I'm asking sometimes people to help me to understand, like with the towers, going around. I know that those stairs are always going around in the tower. So, and you don't see the end of the stairs from the bottom. And they are always steep in the towers. They are never easy to walk on. So that's the way there is never too much light in the towers. So this is something that you have to always, I have to always rely on the above, that they will be guiding me. And with the cards, I have tons of cards. You can see about 30 few. I lost counting. And once in a while, when I have question for myself, hello Beverly, I will pull one card just to know what, or three cards, but I will always use the candle to cleanse the cards. And after the last part of the procedure is put the candles around, cards around the candle, and it's taken quite a few minutes. And my husband is always reminding me, you remember that it's a full moon.
That's good.
Because he goes out in the evening and he noticed that it's a full moon. So one day before, one day after, you remember that it's full moon? It was already yesterday, or I know it's tomorrow. So he is on my back as well.
So thanks for asking, Yvonne. I'm sure other people
Thank
would
you.
want
But
to know that.
That gives you the confidence that you have trust in your cards.
Faith and Flowers would like to know, would you mind looking to see if there are any new non-COVID illnesses coming this fall, winter to be concerned about? 1, 2, 3.
Okay. In the office, some people have those cases of files. I see 3. So there will be some 3 things that people have to pay attention. Yeah, we will be reading about them in the newspapers or newses. We will have to make decision how we acting towards them, and they will be jumping out of the hat. So we have to be prepared that there is some danger that it's coming. I don't know if it's this year or maybe even in the future. I like when people are saying Sharon is saying Sharon hygiene. So I like when you know each other.
Yeah, and it's interesting. Is it going to be more like a flu? 1, 2, 3.
They don't know which frame to put this on, so they will frame it as a flu, because I see a frame. So that will be the way that they will have to classify this. And there is 3 different files, so 3 different classification. It will be a strong one, and it will be up and down. A lot of people will be affected. A lot of goals will achieve, and it will come out of the from different country, and we will have to watch the borders. Maybe again, I don't know, but the symbol of border is standing on one side of the wall, and then there is a something. So, and headaches, symbol of headaches he has. So I'm relying on my cards. As you see, I'm always feeling that they don't let me down. Even I have so many others. I'm always stuck with the one deck that since 2006, I have other decks, but for confirmations. But this one is more for. I'm not offending you, Dex. I love you.
Partial awareness is making a comment. OMG, I just got my new booster, kicked my butt. I'm sorry that you had that reaction.
Cheryl just took
I've had my 5th shot, which the last one was that bivalent. And the other ones were Pfizer, and I had just a little sore spot, tender, only when you touched it on the first one, nothing after for the next 3 after that. And for this one, I was expecting more because the pharmacist warned me what happened to him. Mm-hmm. And so I just made a comment to Violetta, to keep track of me because I live alone. But I just had the little tenderness again, only if I touched it or laid on it. And so I did well. But I'm sorry that you had that reaction.
I had for 6 weeks after the first one, few days after second and third, and then I had the COVID. So right now I'm not really keen of taking any shots.
And that new one, well, you'd have to wait anyways, at least 3 months. That new one, I had the Moderna. The other times I had Pfizer, so I don't even know if that's part of it.
My husband is fighting cancer, and he was supposed to sleep separately. No, he couldn't. He was coming at the 2-3 o'clock.
I'm surprised he didn't get sick.
And he didn't. His immune system is probably weaker than mine, and I had the COVID. So you never know.
Now this one is from
and he had 3 vaccinations.
This one is from Catarina Fritz, I believe it's pronounced. Who will win the election in Brazil? Bolsonaro or Lula da Silva?
Lula da Silva, that's 3 cards.
1, 2, 3. I just read what's written.
I know, and I see that feminine. I know that he's not feminine, the Lulu Vesova, but it is like I'm connecting more for the feminine drink. This it looks like margarita, symbol of margarita, and Lulu. It will be to me kind of name for the drink.
That was the name of my cat.
So I think it will be Lulu da Silva. Big change for Brazil. Completely different paragraph in the life. Yes, what is his name?
Bolsonaro.
Bolsonaro will try to cheat. We have to watch for that. But Lulu will be doing the better job. Lulu.
In that one article I read.
But isn't that a nice name? I want a Lulu oil instead of margarita. I want to go.
What was interesting again is that Bolsonaro, his son was friends with Don Jr. I mean, everybody is so connected in who has that mindset.
Not Bolsonaro.
Not
Lulu's. Okay, Bolsonaro.
The other
yes,
they're far right, and they all have that connection. That was quite amazing, I thought.
It was, and Bolsonaro was like Trump, a symbol of Trumpism.
Yeah,
and he did the same thing with the COVID in Brazil. So many people died because of the way he was reacting.
And Sandra Smith would like to know who is the J6 January 6th.
1 second, I would just Alexandra. What tarot deck you prefer? This is my Golden Tarot by Cat Black, and I like that one. I have 3 of them, and Leszek took one that was completely eaten raw, from before I was letting people to pull the cards. Now I have to ask them to count. And the same I'm doing when someone is doing reading with me. I ask people to count, and I'm pulling the cards that is kind of guided by theirs and my energy. And thank you to my people who are coming for readings, and they have to wake up from Africa very early in the morning, in the night. So thank you, whoever is, and from Australia or New Zealand. I know you are giving up a lot of your sleep sometimes to be with me on my to meet my schedule.
So Sandra Smith again, about the January 6th pipe bomber. Does the Department of Justice know who it is?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
They are confused. It's like you're going one direction and then the roads are spreading and there is no sign. So they don't know exactly. They want security for the families. They are very, very cautious. They are putting judgments, but they can't really push. And they think it is the payer, not one person. There is some different group of people who are helping that person to do this. If it was a woman, I always said that it's more of posture man, maybe Oriental, because those guys sometimes they have that from the distance, that kind of nice look. And so I think that there was more people who built that bomb.
Is it more connected with?
Yeah. Did you see the leg?
Yeah.
Oh, we might lose the energy.
The
It was
is it connected with the Proud Boys?
Yes. Was this connected to the Proud Boys? Canto 3?
1, 2, 3.
Umbrella that is completely in ruin, which is not protection, I don't think so. Now this is completely different part of, it could be even part of government, someone from different, who is very cautious now not to show up, and it's waiting for another opportunity. So it's not the last time that person attacked.
Will they be caught? 1, 2, 3. That's why she invites me.
And I saw this moment. They will be caught. They will be a big star. That's what I thought. I'm going to.
I know you love me.
But there will be still damage that they will cause, and a lot of the devil. They will be able to perform this time.
Oh,
sorry, that's what I thought. I'm going to choke.
She gets that. I'm sure
But it was
should get it during the middle of the night too when I send you stuff.
No.
Cat's Crazy Life is asking, is John...
But this was the answer for the question.
John Walsh's son, is John Walsh's son Adam alive? DNA pending.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3.
I can't see any, just footprints. I don't know. I see just a footprint on the sand. Protection, standing up, disappointment, crying, and it will be some legal things will be taken care of, but crying and fighting, angel of protection. And I saw footsteps of baby on the sand.
Katarina Fritz would like to know, will the new government in Sweden stay in power the whole term for 4 years? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I see the 4 pails of the windows, so I think, and all of them are closed. There will be some proof that there was some cheating going on, but everything will come to the surface. The sun will be shining, but she will. I think it's a woman, yes, in Sweden, because in Finland there is a woman, and they will be doing good choices. There will be some problems, but I think that person will stay in the power.
Maria's asking, what will happen to Portugal economically in 2023? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, they will open that Japanese umbrella. It will be a little bit protection from sun, but not protection from other things. So there will be a little bit kind of fake protection. Because yes, they will intuitively, you know how it will be. Probably a little bit better. They will try to make, but there will be conflicts. Eventually, they will fulfill the dreams. But it looks like they will be giving some ideas of protection because those Japanese umbrellas are made out of pergamene, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they are not that. I'm trying to put those cards in different places.
Then I'll just make a comment here. Mary, and the last name is spelled Wegrzyn.
Węgrzyn.
Today is my birthday. I'm 61 years old. Happy birthday to
Happy birthday to you. You are a kid. I can tell you to run for a beer.
you. What I found is that I thought, okay, when I'm turning 50, what does that feel like? And I didn't feel any different. 60, the same. 70, nothing changed. I'm 48. I stay there.
When we opened the store and I was 51, it was my birthday when we bought the bay. I thought, well, I'm starting a new life. And then I started YouTube channel, 66.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought that I can do anything like that. So we are capable of doing things, and I'm still doing running with my husband. We are running the store, and we have, it keeps us every day motivated to get out of the bed.
If we have the opportunity to live to 100 or more, I mean, we've got a lot of years ahead of us. What are we going to do? I know you don't want to, but I do. You're going to miss me if you go.
Oh, okay. I will be watching over you and scaring you.
If I ever get that feeling.
Oh, she's choking me again because I was asking too many questions. Okay, we will be reaching for the last, because I have few more things that I want to talk about. Last question.
Justice Warrior's asking, will, he calls him Putin, deploy arms for weather and hit New York as they will be in water?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
You don't need to do that. The whole world is doing that. That's when the problem with weather is all over. It will come one day. He might be just preparing himself, educating himself, but everyone is cooperating with this problem. It's not that this is one, and sleepless nights. People will be feeling that they can't sleep on it because the climate is so devastating and it's so damaged. We are getting more and more.
Well, there is some good, though. I mean, even with Trump, he is exposing every little loophole that is possible.
How good he is in this. He is horrible, but genius. That way he is a genius to go like a snake every direction. When he can squeeze you, he will squeeze you.
As long as it's used for the good, that we're finding solutions. And just as a side note, I ordered The Confidence Man by Maggie Haberman.
Okay.
I get that on the 24th of October. I have about, 10 Trump books, Trump and Putin books. I even have the Mueller report.
Yeah. Oh, you have the Mueller report?
Yeah, I bought that a long time ago.
Oh, but it is so many that you don't really know what you are reading.
Well, no, I read them.
No, but there is so many.
Oh, yeah, trying to explain to her which one is which.
Yeah. Okay, I have a question. Do you know what it is? Dollar man. Oh, I think this is some way for collecting money device, but I have this in the store and it's one of those things. What is it? And maybe one of you will know. And it has the number of the collector, 85, and the key, we don't have the key, and there is a thing, and you push.
So it's a piggy bank.
It is pig for collection, yes. Because
Does anybody know where it came from, or
Olaman,
any history on something like this?
I tried to and box far box or whatever.
Yeah, FAR, fair box. It's a fair
Box.
fare box.
So what is that?
So would that be used like at a train station or whatever, and people put their fares in perhaps instead of coins?
Oh, could
And,
be.
and coins for when they go on something?
Oh, maybe.
If somebody has any information on that, that would be rather nice for you to have.
Okay. This would be for sinuses. So I was saying this, and then okay, I told that one already. And I'm watering my cedar trees because they are getting rusty color with the ammonia. So 1 big spoon of ammonia for 1 milk container of water.
You're watering it on the ground?
On the ground,
Not
yes.
spraying it on?
No, just watering so they will have, because we didn't have rain for 1 month over.
No.
It's so nice. Every night, evening we are sitting and eating dinner outside. And Jennifer Portier is, please pray for my daughter, our family, and my daughter and our family, and my grandson's friends. He was only 20, and his name was Thomas, and he lost his life. So the family is so devastated. And before I was asking to pray, Sharon, mother, asked me to pray for her son Gary, and now Gary, who is 52 years old, and he's fighting Crohn's. He's allowed to eat a little bit of food.
So he's getting a little bit better.
So our prayers are helping. I had somewhere written things. Oh yes, and I was crying. Pamela Hatzpev.
Yeah, something like that.
MED. She is disabled and ready to get out of her broken body. She is in the she's suffering from cancer and is in bed ridden and alone and in a hospice. No friends and family. It's so devastating, and she's asking for easy transition. I never, even when my mom was suffering a year ago, she died in May, I was not able to ask for that, but she's asking for this, and I can understand. I probably will be the same way if I will be in her shoes.
But she'll be met. They'll be there. Because it happened to my mom. They were around her.
And I told her when she will be ready, she will go. It is still, something is still holding her probably. And she said that the psychics were her imaginary family. We were all, Linda, G, and Sterling, and I was one of them for the last 4 years that she was relaying to us to be her friends. Yeah, I'm not reading the email because it was really long, but I couldn't sleep. So I want to pray for all of those people who are asking us for help and health and protection and dealing with every different life stories, and the people from Florida and East Coast in Canada and Puerto Rico who were affected by hurricanes, and every person who needs our prayers to uplift the souls, and they will be able to to deal with any situation that is given to them. Do you want to add something?
No, that covers an awful lot because we are, as humans, it's our hearts that connect us.
Yeah. And even from Sharon, she is proving, Sharon P, that her son is feeling better, which is great. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Cheryl and Sharon and Sharon Saip, Roxanne, Justice Warrior, Christine Marshall, King. Yeah, my second name is Kinga. Craig Dixon, Andrea, Roxanne, and Gloria, Brian, and the Green Light 77, Marlene. Thank you so much, everyone. And it's so nice to have you here for our sessions.
Yeah, we enjoy this time together.
We do. We are like little kids. It is something that we feel that sometimes for some of you, we are friends. And even Pamela, when she said that we will have invisible friend, kind of visible, but not in real life. That's so nice. Thank you, everyone, and best wishes to everyone.
And we'll see you next Wednesday. I will see you next Wednesday.
Okay, I will see you before. We have Thanksgiving in Canada on Monday. So have a good time. Well, for Canadians, we have easy early.
You'll still be doing your video, taping it on Sunday night, and then post it on Monday?
I don't know which day, Sunday or Monday. I will do it, but I will do it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye bye.